Ricky Smiley in the morning, the real sound of the DFW, Majic 94.5. I'm Queen Indy Bee, and if you don't have plans this weekend, I got something for you to do. Even if you do have plans, you might want to scratch that. Because Sunday, it is going down. A Princess in the Ghetto, the stage play happening on Sunday. 2 shows. 3:30 and 7:30, right? And it is happening at the Black Academy of Arts and Letters. We love the venue, and I love the name of the play. That's what's so intriguing to me. And I have some cast members and the director in here with me, and I'm so excited to talk to them for a minute to get some info on this play. How y'all doing today?
We all right.
Good. Now, real quick, everybody just go around the room and introduce themselves.
All right. My name is Eve Aminti, and I am the director of the play.
I'm Shanthony Wilkerson, and I play Monique, aka Princess.
I'm Derek. I play myself. I am D Walk.
My name is Corey and Coco Nayrock Wright Strode. I play Helen.
The mama.
The mama.
It's your boy Cheesy. I play baby brother in the play.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for stopping by. We're really excited about the play. Like I said, I've been giving away tickets and the phone lines have been lighting up because, first of all, we just love supporting one another. And I love that about our community here in the DFW. We're going to show up for our people, right? And then, of course, A Princess in the Ghetto, the name alone makes you want to figure out what's going on there. Now, director,
Yes,
E,
ma'am.
can you tell
Yes.
us the premise of the play?
Okay, the premise of the play is about a young girl by the name of Monique in her very early 20s, and she is at the stage of really hitting that breakthrough that comes at that age, you know, late adolescence heading into adulthood. And as she is having this breakthrough, her sequence of events that actually are catalyzed after there is a shooting in the neighborhood, and someone comes to the house, visits the house, and she becomes completely inspired to really find her voice and begin to venture out into the world. And this is the exact opposite of what her mother Helen has been used to and what she wants for her. And so there is a nonstop clashing of the titans that's happening for about 90 minutes as we watch this girl, you know, fully emerge into what the things that are inside of her, but the things that have really scared her mom this entire time. So, yeah.
And you know what? That story is going to resonate with a lot of people in the
Absolutely,
audience.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it happens every day. And that makes it intriguing because we like to feel like we're not alone
Yeah,
in
that's
situations.
right. Yeah.
So, wow. Now, is this the first time the play has come to the DFW? or-
This is actually the second time that we've done it. I was in the original performance of the play. I actually played Princess, and the story is like very, very, very loosely based on my life. The playwright actually gave me my first start in the world of theater, and we just became fast friends. And so I talked to him about, you know, just different elements of my life, and then he created this story. Now I'm telling y'all, Helen is not my mama, so do not if y'all see my mom, do not think that I grew up with the Helen. But what I love about the character Helen is that she is that very deep prototypical hood mama, and we really don't get to see those on stage, and we really don't get to see that inner life of the mother in the hood. And so this is just a very good showing of this woman when the cameras are quote unquote off, even though you're seeing it live. Yeah.
Coco, you
Yes.
play Helen. You play the mama that she's talking about.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
Yes,
not
ma'am.
based on
Yes,
her
ma'am.
mama.
Yes, loosely based on all of our moms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, were you able to easily relate to your character?
Absolutely, absolutely. I could easily relate to Helen. I did not grow up with a Helen either. So if y'all see my mom. But there are aspects of Helen in every mother that I know, whether it be the hard, tough love, whether it be the kind of coy joking with the kids, the slight and bold criticisms, I don't really want to tell you I love you because that would be kind of weak of me. But
That kind of sound like my mama.
see, there you go. She said that, I didn't say that. But it's a great story. I absolutely despise her. I don't like my character.
Really?
I hate her. I don't.
Did that help you to portray the role as well as I'm sure you're going to do?
You know what it did? Because I hate her so much, I wanted to portray to the audience the absolute hate. And that's what I thought. I was like,
So it came from the soul.
I want them to hate her as much as I hate her.
Okay.
As much as I hate playing her, I want them to hate her.
Well, that's going to be really interesting to see on the
Yeah.
stage. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see the dynamic between you and your daughter, the princess. Now, is this your first play?
It is not my first play, no. It's
Okay. Then tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, yes, a Dallas artist. I've done shows with Eve also. That's how I met her. 2 years ago, we did a capoeira show, which is an Afro-Brazilian martial art, and I was the female protagonist of that as well. And I'm just so honored and excited to be back on stage with Eve and to have words this time, because the last one was a movement-based play, no words. So it's so interesting to work with her again with a script and a storyline and having her pull things out of me that I didn't even know I had, honestly. So I'm really excited about this. I love the stage.
Awesome. That's awesome. Now, Coco, who plays your mom, says she hates her character. How do you feel?
I feel like she's really relatable. It's with Monique and how she feels about her mom. She loves her mom, even though her mom doesn't show that motherly love that a daughter would want because of the circumstances that they're in. And it is a relatable story of how love transcends loving yourself. Finding out who you are as a person transcends the hardships that may come along with that journey. It's just all what comes with it. And I feel like Helen is she reminds me of my mom too, honestly. Like the want of, I know I love you, but I can't really show that because I don't even know what that is. That's a real thing. And I'm not going to say too much, but y'all are going to feel a way about Helen from the beginning to the end, honestly. And with Monique's story and how she moves about, it's very much a relatable and empowering story for young Black girls who grew up in the hood, who maybe didn't grow up in the hood, but still had those like family dynamics. It is hard when you're having to live in a circumstance that doesn't match what you actually are energetically. You know what I mean? So it's very much a beautiful story of how she comes into herself and doesn't succumb to her environment or the abuse that she goes through. She doesn't turn into a Helen. She turns into something more, and that inspires.
Now, what about your character resonated with you the most?
The thing about Monique that I relate to the most is just her personality, how she is a bright light, but she can't really show that, and how she's coming up out of her shell. I had that same exact thing happen to me as well, where I'm like, Mom, I love you, but I gotta love me a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So, and because I love myself doesn't mean I don't love you as well. It's not the same dynamic as you had before, you know? So that's the one thing of her, like, sweetness and her innocence, but also her strength, her quiet strength. And that's what I relate to the most, is that I don't have to be flashy or do all this other stuff. I'm just me, and that's enough.
You look like the character, like as I imagine what the character would look like. You're so pretty. You're a princess.
Thank you. Thank you
Do you
so
have
much.
a love interest in the play?
I do have a love interest in the play, Yusuf Malik Jamal. He real smart and he look good too, okay? So, but yeah, he is the catalyst, honestly, for all the change. He gives me that support to really
always a
go
man.
for it. And sometimes you need that in a house where it's just me and my mom. You need that sometimes, that like confident like push of like, yeah, you are more than this, and I believe in that, and I will support you through everything, no matter what happens, no matter if stuff hits the fan or anything. I got you. So you should have you too. It's that direct, I'm there for you, that he has, that really gives Monique the confidence to be like, you know what? Yes. And all the things that he believes, she believes as well, but never had that in the hood to be like, because everyone is, you know, they're like, man, whatever, da-da-da. They're Helens. But to see someone outside of that come in and really bring that out of her of like, I can be this, you know, like I could take that step and I won't fall into anything bad. Nothing bad is going to happen because he got me and I got me, you know, he had Helen too. And that's the other part. He cares about her as well. He just really has that caring spirit, and you'll see Yusuf Malik Jamal in action.
Strong, intelligent black man. I love it.
Very much that.
Black love. Black love.
Man.
Cameron,
Strong.
Tell me about the guy that's playing Yusuf.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cameron McLeod from Cure for Paranoia. He's a really prominent hip hop MC here in the city. He's currently in the top 10 on Tiny Desk.
Yes.
He's in the race for the Tiny Desk. Oh, he's so extremely dope. Like the whole cast has like all of these really beautiful backstories, like everybody in the cast does. So Cameron McLeod plays her love interest, and he is really, really, really good.
So you have a
He's so
robust cast.
Absolutely.
You know, and you have a sibling.
I do have a sibling.
And you are here, sibling.
Yes, he
Are you the
is.
little brother or big brother?
No, I'm the big brother.
You the big
But
brother,
also
okay?
called baby brother,
Oh.
which is crazy. And baby brother is an artist. He's a dancer. He's the sidekick of his sister, and really trying to get her out of the ghetto, get her out of
Like a
mama's
big
house.
brother does.
Yeah, literally. I'm tired of the ghetto. I'm trying to hit the road and fame and live. Really trying to get her out, but she's stuck. She's stuck in so many different ways, and I'm trying to tell her, she's better than that, and really just trying to get her out. But mama though,
Get her out the ghetto. If mama won't stop blocking.
yeah, I don't like mama. I don't like mama at all. I mean, originally, I love my parents, but at the end of the day, I feel like there's a lot of relatable content with families, especially those family members that don't understand that their kids are artists and they have a passion. So hold on to that, no matter where you from. And those that's in those areas of the ghetto, that's where all the talent is anyway. That's where it usually emerges from.
Okay.
And mom don't understand that at all. She not trying to.
Well, mom gonna learn today.
Okay.
Mama gonna learn today. And we have one more person in the studio. I am D Walk.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How you feeling?
I'm good. Now, what are you gonna be doing?
So I'll be one of the featured performers at the scenes at the Visual Interludes, which is a nightclub where spoken word happens.
Awesome.
And it's just gonna be a good time. Some heavy thoughts.
Vibes.
Shucky Ducky Quack Quack, if you know him from Dallas, he's in this
Yes.
as well. So MC Heavy Thoughts is in this, and we're just gonna have a good time doing and sharing some words, some intelligence, and some deep thoughts.
Okay, awesome. Again, we are really excited about the play. It is happening on Sunday. You got two shows to choose from, the right after church or the way after church.
I like that.
Now, what are people going to really love about the play?
I was in rehearsal a couple of days ago, and I got to Monday, the day after the show, and it was as they were performing. And the thing that is going to happen, because the storyline is dynamic itself, that's just dynamic within itself. The acting is stellar within itself. But then, as I mentioned before, every person on stage, the reason that I cast them was for another reason. For example, Coco is actually a vocalist, right? That's why I chose her. So, D Walk, he's a spoken word artist. Cam is a hip hop artist. Dante is a dancer. So everyone has like this other thing about them, their real thing that they get to do on stage, and
That's
is
awesome.
shiny. So the audience is going to have like all of these different moments of attachment. They're going to attach to the story, but they're also going to attach to the performative elements of it. And so I think that that's what makes it really, really, really a provocative watch for everyone. And I think on Monday they're going to be like, yo, that was so good.
That's
I really
so
want to see that
awesome.
again.
Y'all remember when that happened? And
Right. This happened.
That's so
And then-
awesome.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I think about when with great actors and actresses. They have so many more other talents than just acting. That's why I did not pursue an acting career, because I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't rap, I can't. You know, and I'm
But
like,
you
you gotta
sure
have
can
some. You gotta play an
Okay.
instrument. You gotta be able to flip. You gotta do something.
But you can speak though.
You got communication, okay?
Well, you know, I guess, but I would love
And I
to
bet
be
she
able
could
to do
probably,
stunts and.
I bet you could do that throw them where them fans at.
Oh.
It's good, huh?
Look at
Well, I know how to do the fan. Don't ask me to do the actual steps. I don't understand why I can't get it. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But see, like I can't even do that. I can't be on nobody's stage. But thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it. Like I said, people are really excited. We're gonna show up and show out like we always do on Sunday. Get your tickets now. You don't want to log on and find out that the show is sold out. Okay, you got 3:30 and 7:30 this Sunday at the Black Academy of Arts and Letters. Princess in the Ghetto is going down. Thank you so much for joining me. Y'all have an awesome rest of your day. And bring a leg on Sunday.
Yes, thank you.
Get your tickets.
Ticketmaster.com.
Ticketmaster.com.